Oh, watch out. Oh, my Lord.
Charles, I gotta tell you, I am really excited about this.
You're not being careful. You're going to hit that.
Charles,
Oh,
I think I'm a better driver than you ever were, so just relax.
Could you just slow down a little bit?
How you doing back there, Earl? Everything okay?
Chip, I've been better. I'm hanging on to the back of a garbage truck. I think I'm going to fall off.
Hey, there you go, Early boy. He's doing fine. He tends to worry, doesn't he?
Watch. That's
My mistake. Would it kill you to stop stressing out so much? Hi. I'm Chip Hamlin.
And I'm Earl Prescott.
And this is Tackle
Candle
Talk,
Talk with
Chip
Jack and Earl.
What happened to you there, Earl?
I'm okay.
I
I mean, I fell off of the garbage truck. It was foolish of me.
Little bit of a tumble, I think. It's a little roly-poly.
Didn't have a good enough grip on the...
How you doing today, Earl?
Did you already play the music title?
Yes.
Oh. Well, Chip, I'm doing better than a cashew in between
That's
metal jaws
that's my thing.
of
you know,
nutcracker sweet.
Well, I'm better than a cashew that has been dipped in Nutella and chocolate and then has been wrapped in the bologna, which was crisped up on the fire a little bit, and then wrapped around a gas station hot dog, and then it ended up in my belly. So I think I'm doing a little bit better than you.
What are we hunting for today, Chip?
Catfish.
Where are we today, Chip?
Bullheads.
How did you end up winning the lottery, Chip?
It's a slight wind, 2.2 miles an hour out of the southwest. And today we're on the Muddy River in Missouri. That's the Show Me State.
How you doing?
Not to be confused with the Blow Me State.
How's Andy doing? He looks sweatier than usual. Did you rough him up? He's been doing
rough enough.
He's been doing a good job in the back of the garbage truck, right? Like he's been doing a good job.
Well, he had
cooking.
Oh my word! Look at these handsome devils. Look at their nice little gum boots. I'm gonna poke him with my pole.
From here on, we'll just refer to them as gentlemen.
Let me swing my pole around here so I don't smack them with my long Troy pole. Oh. Those are form-fitting.
Chip, could you kind of...
Sorry. So, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know. You're not making me uncomfortable, but kind of.
Andy had a little bit of a spillage problem.
He spilled some of the product?
He spilled some of the product.
Okay.
So there were some lessons that I had to school teacher him.
How did he take it?
Tough to say.
Okay. Well, just alert me next time this happens. Have a conversation with him if I have to, okay?
Got a little nibbles. Got some nibbles.
Maybe I'll just tickle him until he throws up, Nothing too serious. I'm just happy that Charles
is gone.
It's his truck. We're just borrowing it, but
I don't know that it's really
he was in the
borrowing. It is a fair
seat.
Negotiation.
He's letting you drive, at least.
Well, you trust him to drive. He can't even read. He doesn't know what the signs say.
Well, I'm not debating.
Have you ever?
Not debating.
Have you ever tasted cat food, Earl?
Yes.
Me too.
When we were in the van, we had.
There were a lot of things that we tasted. in the van.
And now we're doing pretty good.
Various meats. Oh, more nibbles. And serious nibbles.
But now we're doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
The show's doing great. We've got 6 views per video.
I still like the cat food because it makes me feel like I'm a catfish. Oop! This is a big one, Earl. He's a fighter. He is a fighter. I got to use all the strength I got in my pole here.
Just be careful, not to reel him in too hard.
Oh, I'm gonna reel him in real hard.
Be gentle with him, Chip. Don't pull on your pole too hard.
I'm pulling on the pole. I'm yanking it and yanking it and yanking it.
Chip, how many times have I told you you're gonna hurt yourself?
I'm gonna yank it until it busts.
You're gonna pull a muscle.
There we go. We got it. What do we got here? Oh, that is a
moly
bowfin.
I've never even heard of that.
Well,
it looks prehistoric.
Kind of like a dolphin, but bow instead of dolph.
So a bullfin.
A bullfin.
It's almost like what we do with the corn wash rug. We boof it. Oh.
We boof it.
Andy, can we edit that out? He's shaking his head no, and he's crying a bit. He is spitting. I think he's trying to tell me that we have a phone call on the line.
Spit.
Do you want to turn it on now, or do you want to wait till the end of the show and then play it after the show's over?
Go ahead.
Okay, here it comes.
Hello, this question is for Chip Hamlin.
It's an elf.
I'm about to propose to my girlfriend. And Chip, this is kind of a sore subject, but could you tell the story of how you proposed to your first wife, Denise, now your ex-wife? I'd be really interested to hear what you did. Did you just kind of spring it on her and surprise her and get down on one knee and ask her to be your wife, or did you do something different? I'd be really curious. Did you ask for her father's permission before you did it? Anything you can tell me, Chip, that'd be great. I'd love to hear the story. All right, have a good one.
Well, he's not wrong. It's a bit of a sore subject. It's a big source of embarrassment for me.
It shouldn't be, Chip.
Well,
you were young and you were in love.
And I didn't know a lot of things. Like, to answer the last question, did I ask for her father for permission? Kind of. Well, it's funny. It's a funny thing. I didn't really know how the propositioning worked, really. And I thought that, well,
Go ahead, Chip.
I proposed.
It's okay.
Well, see, I thought the way it worked is you propose to the daddy, and then he says yes or no. So I showed up with a nice shiny suit, little, trout fly in my vest, just for decoration, with those fisherman's hats. And I showed up to his house and I said, Mr. Spartsinger, will you marry me, your daughter? And he said, what, boy? I said, that's right, I mean it. Will you marry me, your daughter? And he said, boy, I feel bad for you. And then he shut the door on me.
How did that make you feel?
Bad.
It's okay, Chip.
I don't want to fish anymore. I'm going to get this out of the water.
It's okay, Chip. So how did
this puts me in a bad oh my word.
Does that put you in a better mood? This guy looks like a daisy.
Yeah. He's got a fishy on his back.
And then what? And then Chip, Denise said yes, and you guys got married, lived happily ever after.
She said no.
Oh. But you got married anyway, so.
There was a period of propositioning over many months, and eventually just kind of wore her down.
Oh.
She relented.
Well, it sounded like you guys were really meant to be together.
Just like you and your wife.
Yeah, well, you didn't have... well, Chip, you...
Kind of did, though.
below the belt on that one, Chip.
Yep, right in the balls.
Corn wash is a... Andy, can you put up the corn wash... there it is.
There it is.
Corn wash is a corn-based cleaning substance. It's basically niblets mixed with soap. You can clean your house with it. Andy, can you take the corn wash logo down, please? My goodness. Gonna give me a headache. Chip, do you want to get to the tweets?
Yes. Not a lot of nibbles going on here.
That's
Not a lot of nibbles. Get into the
I'm
tweets.
really
Let's go,
concerned
Andy.
about
Get the tweets
fragile
up.
psychology. You know what? Let me read this one, Chip, because I feel like I've got my reading hat on today.
All right, go ahead.
This tweet is... Hang on a second. I had to fix my undies. This tweet is from Rapscallion Stallion.
Undies.
Great name. It says, I is shaping up to be the biggest threat to humankind this generation. What are your thoughts / feelings on AI? Question mark. Hashtag Tackle Talk.
Well,
Chip, do you want to take a swing at this one?
I think you
Do
should
know
take
what
this
AI
one,
is?
Earl.
AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. It is a movie directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Haley Joel Osment as an iRobot. I mean, I don't think in this day and age it's really concerning to be afraid of AI, because in that movie, Haley Joel Osment was very frail, and I feel like a good wrench to the head could probably just end his reign of terror if he did decide to revolt against the humans. But that's not to say that I can't discount an army of miniaturized Haley Joel Osments attacking me with knives and just repeating the line, "I see dead people," over and over again. That could be a threat to humankind, but if we're just talking a couple... Chip, why don't you take it from here?
Well, in my opinion, all artificence is intelligible, because artificial means like fake, and man's natural state is simplicity, like fishing,
Fake like the librarian's boobies.
like the librarians' bees.
Well, nothing to worry about with the AI. Not yet. Not until Zuckerberg reveals that he's really been a reptilian the whole time. Then we're in trouble.
Not getting a lot of nibbles here. I tell you,
Anyways,
this
Chip,
pet food's not doing a great job.
Why don't you roll out the second tweet, Chip?
Andy?
Ah! This is from Tattletale. Take it down.
He says
Andy,
no.
take
He's
it
shaking
down.
his head no.
Andy, take it down.
He's shaking his head no. Andy?
Andy, take it. Andy, put up the third
There
tweet.
it is again.
Andy, put up the third tweet. Not
You're
the
really
second.
asking for it. He's asking for it.
Put the second one down. Put the third one up.
Oh, dear.
Jinx! Mother of... Oh, no, it's... This is my haunting, my nightmares, of course. Andy, stop.
Chips. Oh, I had a little bit of a nibble there, I think. Nope, just run aground.
Oh, sorry.
Andy, you know how Earl is with the babies.
Can we ban them? Can we ban whoever tweeted those at us? I don't want to see those baby faces again.
Earl,
Anyways,
speaking of wives, have you
Yes?
gotten back on the prowl at all?
you know, here and there. I'm trying to not, not get laid, quote unquote, but that's not what I'm in for. I'm
But
in it for.
you're out on the market, and have you had any encounters?
None yet, but I'm getting closer. I feel like there's some updates to.
Well, that brings me
give.
to a new segment that I've been working on, Earl. I think you'll like it.
Oh wait,
And
a what?
Andy,
A new
get
segment?
ready to roll it. We got a bite here.
Oh,
Earl's
What?
Girls. Talking about
What is
Earl's Girls.
where did you get that picture of me?
Oh, me and Andy were working on a little bit of a project.
Chip, what was that? What was that? That was Earl's
Time
Girls.
the
What was
listeners
that?
want to know about Earl's Girls.
Oh, no.
So where you
This
can
is a
tell
new
us
segment
the
now?
latest in Earl's dating fiascos, adventures.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Chip, what can I say? I don't know a lot about the computers.
Oh, oh, oh.
So I haven't
That's a
had a
bowfin.
chance. I haven't had a chance to go on the internet with the Facebook and the eHarmony and the Farmers Only and the Christian Mingle. There's so many dating websites out there. People keep telling me to get on this Tinder. I'm not quite sure what starting a fire has to do with anything. But
Hot.
I'm an old-fashioned guy. And my friend, was it Terry? It might have been Terry. No, I think it was Gary, actually, now that I think about it. Gary told me of a bar in town, local bar, that's not directed towards older people, but it's like 50 and older.
Old folks.
Well, older on the prowl. And it was almost like a saloon where you had the double doors. I swung in at 11:30 on a Friday night, thinking that would be ideal time to find a lady. And I walked into a bunch of bar stools and an arrangement of women
Arrangement.
all turned around and looked at me at the same time.
And they instantly
they
fell
were-
in love with you? All at once?
I think so, but unfortunately they were all, how do I say this? Fat, old, and ugly. And a lot of them looked like warthogs. And when they
Which
turned
reminds
around
me.
to look at me, they-
Chips.
when they turned
chips.
around to look at me, they went like this. And I think I heard the little one say, "Fresh meat." Like that. So I sat down and I got a beer, and then I left.
Did you
I never drank a beer that fast before, Chip. I just wanted to get out of there.
do the tell me how close the cast gets to land, buddy? Oh, I got a nibble. Did you have intersexual courses with them?
Nope. I got in my 1994 station wagon and I left as quickly as I could, Chip, never looking over my shoulder.
We got a
Only
question
once to
from
make
Twitch
sure
chat,
they weren't following.
and it says, Chip and Earl, clownfish can change their sex. The most dominant fish of the group will turn into a female and then pick a subservient male to pair with. Should men be like this?
Change their gender?
I think it means, like,
know.
should the man be subservient? Should a female just pick a subservient male?
Well, Chip, I hate to keep going back to the Bible, but here we go. It was written in the early 1800s by a group of monks.
That didn't know about dirty nurses. I say yes. Subservient
yes.
male sounds good to me.
I say no. I think the male should always be dominant. Like
That might
Andy,
be your problem right there, Earl.
except he is subservient.
You had a perfect opportunity with a bunch of Warthog women who were grunting and snuffling at you. And if you would have just, tried being a little bit passive for once, well, maybe you would have had the time of your life. Well, 8 ravishing Warthog women rock your world.
Chip, they were like really old and they had really long, stringy hair. And some of them were missing patches of hair on their head, and they all had warts growing all over their noses, and they had tusks, really long canine teeth that pierced the top of their bottom chapped lips, and they had
Prescott,
eyes
stop it. You're getting me a little bit excited.
And they smelled like unwashed butts. And they... No. I mean, I like to say I have standards, but just no on that one. I'm just going to have to...
Did you,
Well-
where was the bar again?
Oakwood, 157 Oakwood Street, East Chesterfield.
You got that, Andy? All right.
He's shaking.
Thanks, Earl.
He's shaking his head no.
Well,
He's shaking his head no.
I know now. That's good enough. I'm looking forward to it. We got another question in Twitch chat, which was Chip
We
and
should
Earl.
probably tell people that we're streaming this on twitch.tv/centopocy.
Yes. For centuries, women weren't allowed to vote, and civilization progressed at a good clip from Enlightenment till the 20th century. Lately, progress seems to have slowed. Was it a mistake to give women the vote?
Well,
Previously, I might have said yes, but ever since the dirty nurse experience, I've really changed my mind on that, and now I think only women should vote, and we men should just let them do what they want to us. Especially the
Except-
big warthog women.
well, except for the Warthog women. Leave them in the dungeon where they belong.
Lock me up and throw away the key.
It'll tear you to pieces, Chip.
I can't wait.
Your pelvis will be ground to a pulp.
Save the dirty talk for later, Prescott. This is live television.
You'll be in
Don't want
pieces.
people to see the pole that I'm erecting down there.
Erection.
Oh, a little bit of a nibble.
Oh,
Little bit of a
Chip,
nibble.
why don't we leave it
Come
there?
on.
Because
What? Hang
I
on.
feel like
We got a nibble.
you're piercing through your pants. Thinking about the hog
It's
women.
too much at once. You get the warthog women. You got a tantalizing nibble act. This dope.
Andy's getting erect too, and that's really creeping me out.
We got it, Earl.
Of course, it's really tiny, so
Ooh,
kind
Earl.
of hard to spot.
Earl. This is
Chip?
a big one.
Fight it.
I
Chip,
can't. I
fight
can't.
it like the temptation to
I
have
can't
sex
fight it
with
anymore,
warthog
Prescott.
women.
I can't fight it anymore.
Fight this feeling, Chip. You don't want it. Keep it away from your pelvic area. No thrusting.
Oh, the vibrations.
Chip, reel it in. You don't
I'm
need
trying.
this. You're better than
I'm
this.
trying. Come on.
Keep your pole where it belongs, not in the muddy
That is
waters.
a big
Wow.
bowfin.
That's one of the biggest I've ever seen.
Oh,
You should
That's
be
a
really proud of
relief.
that one.
that's a good one. Well, is that about it for us?
Yeah, I think we've done our work today, Chip.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a little tiny little baby fish. Do you see my monster bowfin? That's just a little pickerel.
He's very proud of himself, and he probably shouldn't be.
No. No, he shouldn't be.
He should be ashamed of that little pickerel.
That's a tiny little pickerel. Oh, okay. Well, thanks everyone for
watching.
I've been Chip Hamlet.
And I've been Earl Prescott.
And this has been Tackle Talk
with Chip and Earl.
Earl.
So long.
So long.
That's what I said when I left the Warthog Women bar. I said, so long. And they said, I bet.